Hi everyone, my name is Dowlette and I'm a fifth-year PhD candidate at the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health. And I work in the Center for Alternatives to Animal Testing with Dr. Lena Smirnova and Dr. Thomas Hartung. I'm also one of this year's fellowship recipients from the International Foundation for Ethical Research. And my research focuses on developing new ways to study how chemicals affect learning and memory using lab-grown models of the human brain, what we call neuroorganoids. Right now, there aren't any established human-based in vitro, which means in a dish, methods to test this, so part of my work is creating them. One approach we use is placing these organoids in a simulated game environment and seeing how their performance changes when they're exposed to different chemicals. I chose this research direction, developing alternative approaches, because when I first worked in a lab many years ago, we relied heavily on animal models for all of our experiments. I really struggled with understanding why we needed to use these animal models, so I started learning about tissue engineering and alternative approaches. That's how I discovered organoids, and I've been fascinated ever since. Over time, this work has made me deeply passionate about advancing alternatives to animal testing, to better understand brain function and improve neurotoxicity testing. This research matters because at the moment, we don't have any human-based methods to study how chemicals affect learning and memory, at least not without using actual humans, which we can't do. So my project helps fill that gap. It gives us a way to screen chemicals for neurotoxic effects with the goal of eventually replacing animal-based tests. I want to thank IFER for supporting my work over the past 2 years and again this upcoming year. Their funding has made it possible for us to purchase the specialized microelectrode arrays which are needed for these experiments. And I also want to thank my advisors, Dr. Lena Smirnova and Dr. Thomas Hartung, and their constant guidance throughout this process. I'm planning to graduate this spring, and after that, I'll be looking for a postdoc position so I can continue advancing alternative models for studying the brain. Thank you so much for listening.